Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now, welcome, your
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year, keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now here is Adalberto Mondesi. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. Four home runs and 23 driven in. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Two out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swinging, and that's the third out. Royals leave one. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping up is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Oh, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power. He's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
In now is In now is John Jay. He'll take a look at ball one. 268, the average for him coming in. One home run and 5 driven in.
Here's a blooper out toward left center.
Mondesi takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next to stand in is Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. The throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Roll, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knob, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Jack Mayfield is in at 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. One home run and 3 driven in.
Comes set
and the 0-1. Strike two.
Two takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy first a chance to run.
And this
is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. And this is still a nothing ball game.
Second inning set to go.
And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch on the way.
And
fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that on the defensive side, he's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250.
9 homers and 23 driven in. Now here's the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Dozier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Here's the
first pitch. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting six.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Here's Albert now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now here it comes.
Good slider
there. Gets a swing and miss.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Batting seven. The right fielder. Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's a .333 hitter.
First delivery
to him. Now the 0-1.
Hit on the
ground out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts. So this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan McBroom is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Kyle Isbell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now here's the pitch.
Adalberto Mondesi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back. This guy can handle the bat.
And And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
It's been more than two since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now here is Jose Iglesias.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And now the first pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Dozier into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. There's a swing and a high pop up. Mundesi is there. One out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0-1 the count. Santana is over to take a look. 0-1, here's the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
The batter number 22.
Next to hit, David Fletcher. 0-1 here in the early going.
Fletcher.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0-for-1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Dozier into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the fourth inning. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him third best on this Royals ball club. With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
One out, and one on here in the inning. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Soler leads off first with one away. This is line to left. Ward is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That brings up Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Weekly hit towards first. He's got it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jack Mayfield. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Rounded back up the middle. First again, already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate here is Taylor Ward. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
There's another pitch for a strike. And this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when he starts playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Ryan McBroom. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go that has been played with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Santana, runner at second with one away. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Santana isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you've got to get rid of it quick.
Skied into very shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Merrifield is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The right fielder is Jorge
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Aaron Slater trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. And it's fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me
Thought we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So
two runs on three hits, no errors, and two men left stranded.
Home half
of the fifth coming up.
It's the
Royals 3 and the Angels nothing.
Welcome back
for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager between innings. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate. Albert Pujols leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And there's one away.
So
the next to bat will be Dexter Fowler, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Ready with the
first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as his ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him, two down.
That'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
And he'll step on the bag itself, and the inning is over.
Angels are
gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
First pitch
on its way. The 1-0.
Fouled off. The 1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
And
another foul ball.
Perez
on at first, nobody out.
Oh, it's hit to
third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana,
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Infield in
the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Swung on
and missed. That's strike two.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled away. The next 0-2.
The next 0-2.
And he turns this one
around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. The track to the wall. Off the rocks and gone.
Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, making it an even 250 for his career
as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategies, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 KC. So here is Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Late square, and this is popped up. Duffy is there, and he has it for the out.
The bat.
At the plate now is John Jay. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. Royals out in front, 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Felix Pena comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew Benintendi is the second out in the 7th inning. Whit Merrifield is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. KC down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Mike Trout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jack Mayfield. To the left side, but it's well foul. No hits to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And now, Taylor Ward, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now it'll be Dexter Fowler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Isbell gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Royals lead it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Carlos Santana will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Cam Gallagher will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. Gallagher leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Ryan McBroom comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next to the Royals.
Next, here is Kyle Isbell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's popped up. Mayfield will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Angels 1. Cam Gallagher will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Catcher, Tyler.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Merrifield picks it up. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. Fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Wow, you'd think they'd learn their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can see.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Fletcher over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cam Gallagher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, I know exactly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 7 and the Angels 1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the veteran DH, John Jay. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Jared Walsh will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. From the stretch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gallagher recovers. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's
The Royals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Danny Duffy earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Duffy. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 2-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.